top 10 people who underwent extreme surgeries. 10. The French doll is probably one of the most extreme changes in the world, since she has completely changed her appearance. Vanilla. Chamu is a Japanese model who has spent most of her life trying to look like a French doll. Her transformation began when she was just a teenager, and over these years, she has undergone more than 30 cosmetic surgeries, spending over $25,000. In the photos from before the surgery, she looked like an ordinary Japanese teenager. However, now you wouldn't even know she's the same person. Even so, she says she's still not satisfied and won't stop until she looks exactly like a French doll. 9. Ryan Gosling. This man's name is Nicholas Ryan. He's an aspiring actor and wants to look like his idol, Ryan Gosling. He has currently undergone several surgeries and is in his transformation process. With Dr. Tim Living, a plastic surgeon specialized in making people look like celebrities. Ocho, the human Ken. Since he was a teenager, this New Yorker's goal has always been to look like the famous Ken doll. His first surgery was a nose job at just 18 years old, and to this day he has spent more than $100,000 and has undergone more than 90 procedures to achieve his dream. Some of the surgeries he has undergone are very dangerous, so much so that in 2015 he was on the verge of dying because of one of these procedures. However, he considers himself a surgery addict and has stated that he will continue going into the operating room. 7. The Man of Steel. Without a doubt, there are many people who love Superman, but not many have taken their love as far as Herbert Chavez. This fashion designer from the Philippines loves the superhero so much that he has spent more than $20,000 on surgeries to look as much as possible like the Man of Steel. But money isn't the only thing he has spent to achieve his goal. It has taken him 16 years, during which he has whitened his skin and gotten the characteristic dimple of Clark Kent, and he has completely changed his face, making him look like a completely different person from who he was before undergoing the surgeries. 6. Jessica Alba. This woman from Shanghai named Xiao King was in a relationship with a man who was completely obsessed with Jessica Alba. He asked her to wear a blonde wig and do her makeup as much like the actress as possible, but there was no resemblance, and he decided to end the relationship. The girl was so devastated that she began a process of surgery to try to look like Jessica with the purpose of winning her boyfriend back. The story eventually reached the actress, who contacted the young woman to tell her that a person should never change in order to be loved. 5. Mila Sinanash, obsessed with Kim Kardashian for years, was called the Fat Kardashian, so she decided to do something about it. To achieve it, she spent over $30,000 on surgeries, implants, and liposuctions. It's obvious that she wants to look like Kim Kardashian, and many people say that she simply wants to be Kim Kardashian. It's to the point that she even faked a pregnancy with Kim's ex-husband, and she recorded a sex tape with him claiming that she's very similar to her, and that she also wants her own reality show, 4 Human Barbies. And if we have Kim in this video, obviously her Barbies couldn't be left out. Valeria and Dominika, both 24-year-old Ukrainian girls, met online in 2011, and they realized they had something in common. Both girls had undergone dozens of surgeries to look like the Barbie doll. Currently, they give spirituality lectures and charge an entrance fee of $50 per person. Most of the people who attend say they're not really interested in the topic and only go to see what the 2 girls look like. 3. The Dog Man. Rodrigo Bragas, is he a Brazilian who's so obsessed with the beauty of dogs that he decided to undergo surgery to look like one? He got permission from the local authorities to obtain the body parts of a dog that was going to be put down due to illness, with the intention of sewing them onto his own face. However, this story is not entirely true. The man who now wants to be called the Dog Man is actually an artist who created his own face out of wax. And he asked a veterinarian to graft the dog's parts onto him. Were they real? Second, the deception in China. A man named Zhang Feng sued his wife for possible infidelity. However, a paternity test revealed that he was the father of some children, whom he himself described as extremely ugly with such genes. His wife confessed to him that she had undergone more than 50 cosmetic surgeries, and although he claimed that he had married her out of love, he sued her for deceiving him. In the end, he won the lawsuit and she had to pay him compensation of $120,000. I want to be old. Most people undergo cosmetic surgery to try to look a few years younger. However, this is not the case for Ann Bolton, a 47-year-old woman. She says she has been waiting for the signs of aging to affect her, since her youthful appearance has been a curse for her and has ruined her marriage. She says that young men always approached her, and she even thinks her friends stopped talking to her because they felt threatened because of her youth.